This sci-fi disaster film was released in March of 2009, where it impressively earned back over 3 times its $50 million budget. Beginning as an intriguing mystery with a tinge of horror to it, director Alex Proyas shares the fascinating story of a man who comes into possession of a list of dates, all prophesizing major disasters, and eventually the end of the world itself. Nicolas Cage stars as a widowed astrophysics professor at MIT and single father who discovers this mysterious disaster calendar after his son retrieves it via a 50-year-old time capsule at his elementary school. The preliminary disasters that build up the movie's brazen conclusion are grippingly shot, albeit with some less than stellar visual effects. A plane crash sequence near a highway traffic accident is convincingly shot in a single long take, with Cage running from one burning victim to the next, attempting to save lives from a disaster he knew would happen.
Hi! Is everything okay?
I'm sorry, sir, but you need to get back to your car.
Anybody hurt?
A couple of injuries, but nothing serious.
Get down! Get out of the way!
Later, a New York City subway car becomes derailed, killing dozens, in a furious and exciting sequence that plays out like the gratuitous opening to a Final Destination movie. Marco Beltrami's haunting score helps keep tensions high, but this 121-minute film is hardly on the same scale as other disaster movies, keeping things focused on Cage's family and friends, rarely widening out to show the larger portrait of a doomed mankind. The overall story suffers as a result, but the trade-off results in a deeper emotional impact, vis-a-vis the central characters. As the mature, smart-aleck son of Cage, Chandler Canterbury does a terrific job with a complicated role, going toe-to-toe with his Academy Award-winning adult counterpart, successfully delivering some of the creepier moments in the script that can feel particularly unnerving. Rose Byrne, Lara Robinson, and Ben Mendelsohn round out the small cast, but I can't say I was particularly impressed with their unmemorable performances. Cage is notorious for his unique project choices and hammy acting, but fortunately both serve him well here. This is an extremely original and engaging movie, where his scenery-chewing line delivery feels right at home. With plot holes abound and numerous story threads left largely unanswered, the ending to this picture will surprise many, frustrate others, and delight the rest. Built on the premise of a list of seemingly arbitrarily selected numbers, the greater message here is representative of the title itself, and whether or not we have a responsibility to save lives we know to be in danger. A reflection on the human condition in the final hours of existence, the last scenes of this movie are poignant and relatable. Bouncing from disaster epic to horror mystery back to a sci-fi think piece, this movie rarely finds sturdy footing, resulting in an entertaining and enjoyable experience, but ultimately the scattershot delivery is unevenly paced. Worth rewatching only after you've forgotten the unique final act, knowing. Refreshing concept, if intermittently dramatic. Now let's read some of your reviews from the YouTube comments. A 5 and a 7 on the Rate-O-Matic. Your opinions were extremely mixed for knowing. Some thought Cage was at the top of his game, while others moaned over his famously cheesy performance. And while many liked the concept, you hated the execution, especially the ending. In a rare occurrence, I scored the movie 2 points higher than you did. The twist ending is an original one, and while I understand why many didn't care for it, I appreciated this brave decision, and was entertained by the exciting events that led up to it. Despite some glaring faults, I thought this was a cool film.